I believe we're in. Okay, welcome back to round 2 of pre-season testing back in Bahrain. This should be just as interesting as yesterday, and we'll see who's going to do the best. Let's see the outcome of this race. Hello Footy Edits, welcome the team principal of Alpha Tauri. Looks like Luke Devitt is taking the earliest start. Could be an interesting race today. Hi. Looks like we've got just about half of the lobby, and there's already been a spin. Who's span already? It's Oran who's already spun and dangerously, pretty dangerous re-entry to cut up one of the Alfa Romeos, I believe. Yeah, the Alfa Romeo Bufferino Phil nearly gets taken out by Oran. And we go back to Luke Devitt. He's going to start his lap, and we'll see what sectors that this man can put in with his racing point. Gets in that DRS range into the first corner, and it's clean entry all the way around. Go back at that second DRS straight and go around. But see what that first sector time is. It's a 28.4. Oh, could we see a better one? And he's flying round into that first hard left-hander, which was just before that DRS. Here we go. You see, enter DRS range. Quick slot it on. And you're going to see that aggressive dive down that straight. And we're about to see the sector 2 time, and it's a 106 flat. Oh no. This could be some pretty decent. Oh, and he slowed down. What has happened there? Oh no, 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 no. It's not good. And Archie has gone an outlap and just pulled straight into the pits. What has happened there? And we've got the first lap, and it's Luke Devitt with a 140.3 after that unfortunate little spin. And there's another spin with the Renault onto that before that back straight. And ID Shoe has gone flying with a 127.4. And we've got Cyber Mika pulling up with a 139.6. Arvan with a 132.2. He's already looking spicy. And Davey finds the second for 128.5. Unreal starting lap. And there's another yellow. What has happened over here? Oh, there's two of them. Oh no, Evan's gone off. And by the looks of it, AKL has also gone off. Oh no, Oran has had a collision with Bufferino Phil. What has happened? Oh, Toxin goes second with 128.1. Jacko in fourth with 129.2. Gleaming goes ninth with the 1:37.6. Oh wow, there's some interesting starter laps. I tell you something, there's gonna be a really good starting session because by the looks of it, people are trying to go a little bit full out to get some decent times in here. We are back. Wait, Luke's out. Luke span into the wall. No, Luke. Oh, I was looking a good session as well. Because it looked like it could have been a pretty positive session for Luke. But as unfortunate turn of events. Does JDM seem to be going for the team play today? By the looks of it, so it does not look like he's going for fastest times like he was yesterday. But it's good to see some team play coming in today. Because see, just some data build up. But then you've obviously got the good laps. That is the one of the interesting parts of this sport. Who is that coming? It's Cyber, but he's pulled into pit. You got David coming down to that final straight. Is it an improvement? No, it isn't. Here we got Envy coming into that last corner. By the looks of it, he's had some slight issues and he's 3.5 seconds down. But there's another spin by the looks of it at the Racing Point into first corner. And there we go, Toxic Jade starting his outlap. Oh, and Jacko goes second with a 1:27.8. We've just got wall information that Luke actually accelerated slightly too early and it caused him to go into the barrel. There's unlucky for the Racing Point driver. Oh, it looks like the Haas had slight issues, but we've got JDM coming in. Is it going to be an improvement? Yes, it is by about 0.3 of a second, keeping that ninth place position though. Unfortunately, Gleaming about to start that lap. Well, David coming in to put a pretty emphatic lap. Could it be an improvement? No, it isn't. What is going on? Oh, and Envy goes fourth with the 1:28.2. Oh, wow. Holy. We've seen some decent laps today, aren't we? And here goes Jacob, and it does not improve. He loses out by nearly a second. Oh, and the Renault does not improve. You see that Ferrari going so. It's the Ferrari of Cyber. See that has some slight issues. Do we have a Haas going around of that score? Is that shook about size lap? Yes, it is. Here comes Toxin coming round that first sector, and he's got fastest. He has fastest first sector with just by 0.004 of a second. Oh, and he span. It's inverted lap time and spins. He looks certain to be a really good lap, and he's gone and he's cut one of the corners slightly too much, and it's ruined the lap. Oh no. Well, the Red Bull, he seems to be gaining quite a bit. He goes into 8th by 8 seconds. What an improvement by Gleaming. And Evan does not improve. He actually loses out by nearly 6 seconds. Oran still holding that 5th place position. Wow. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. Is that both Ferrari spin? Is that a double Ferrari spin? No, it isn't. It's an Alfa Romeo who span along with it. It was actually the Alfa Romeo of Bufferino Phil. And Callum goes second with a 1:27.8. What a lap from the Alpha Tauri. And there's another. Is that another spin? Oh, there's another spin. Oh no, it's Bufferino Phil's going to the Bahrain. By the looks of it, there's quite a bit of damage to that front left wing. Oh no. That is not good at all. Who do we have? We have David coming in. Is going to be a better lap? No, it's not. Is Evan going to improve when he comes round to that second task? Oh, Oran has been disqualified from the session. Apparently, from what I've just saw, he's been DQ'd because of a collision with Bufferino Phil. Oh no, 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 no! What has happened there? We might have to see in a replay after the race, but there's been a major collision between Phil and Oran, and it's resulted in the disqualification of Oran. So both of the Racing Point drivers being 8th of this race. Well, I wouldn't call it a race. It's more of a practice, but we do as we wish. Do we have Callum? Oh, he's gone to pit. Who is this? Is this the Haas driver of Sugar? And he loses out by 3 seconds. This is... Okay, so apparently Bufferino hit Odran, and Odran gave him a little tap, and it's resulted in a disqualification. Slight issues there between the communication of the two drivers. Little bit of issues, but I guess that gets dealt with later on. Oh, there's another yellow. By the looks of it, just someone simply pulling over to the side. Nothing too major. And who do we have? It's AKL Flower. By the looks of it, he's down by a solid 4 seconds, and he's pulled over to the pits. Is this FC Delta? No, it's Toxan about to start his lap. He's pretty lucky. Is that the Haas? Yes, it is the Haas of Shoot, who is coming round to this last corner. by the looks of it, it's not going to be any sort of significant improvement. No, it is not. It's not something that he would want from a fan point of view, but it's something he definitely want. And Ando goes to 8th with 128.6. This is getting juicy. And JDM goes 10th with 128.85, just behind Cyber. Here comes Aiden and does not improve and lose out by 4/10 of a second. We have Cyber coming round. Is this going to be a decent lap? We're not sure. And he's lost out by 8/10 of a second. Oh, this is getting pretty intense. And Evan does not improve, lose out by 6 seconds, but it's pretty much, by the looks of it, a little bit of allowance, just letting the team gather that data that they might need on the car, just some little assessment. It is fine. Here comes Callum, about to start that lap. We'll actually drive with him to see how his first sector goes. Could we see a good first sector? Let's see about to get around that hard right-hander to get into the little swerves, and we see it is only just under 1/10 over his previous little sector. But we go back to seeing what everyone else can do. Oh, and the other Red Bull is coming round that corner. Who is it? It's gleaming, and there's no such improvement from that 13th spot. Here comes Evan. Oh, there is no improvement there. Callum. Oh, and Callum's got his lap DQ'd. Must have gone slightly over one of the curbs, and he pulls over into the pit to regroup with the team. Let's hopefully see him back out later and putting in some pretty decent laps. Meanwhile, with Bufferino, Phil, is he apparently cut off about a second, and he does not do so, and only loses out by 2/10 of a second. Here you have JDM coming around that final corner, and there is no improvement there. Here comes Aiden, not putting on the DRS, clearly not that much concerned. Seems to be just gathering data for the team to not be worrying about that DRS range. Oh, and Jacob has actually gone second with a 127.7, leaving Callum to fall down into the 3rd place position. This is getting spicy. And AKL goes joint second with the exact same time as Jacob. What? How has he done that? He's got the exact same time, even to that 1,000th. Unreal timing. That is quite out of the ordinary. I see Buffering Phil going into 14th for a 130.3. And Jade sticking to that 5th place position. not getting such as an improvement. And JDM goes 7th with a 128.4. The AlphaTauri boys seem to put in some decent laps today with a 2nd and 4th place so far. And here you have the McLaren going round that final corner, hoping for an improvement. Will we be seeing the improvements that he wants? He does. He gets a 6th, 10th improvement, but it still leaves him in that 16th place position, hoping to mostly prove a little bit of data to that team that they might need. We are getting info from the AlphaTauri team principal, and he's extremely happy with how their drivers are doing, and they're proving why they are there. Good seeds from the boys. Seems to be some slight issues going on. And we're here with Evan, who seems to be going around on his outlap, just warming up those tyres to put in a good lap. And Soiper goes first with a 127.4 in that Ferrari. Wow, what a drive. No such improvement for Callum on that little lap with a 127.8, just missing out on what he needs. Oh! Envy has actually gone first with a 127 flat. And Callum goes third with a 127.4. Gleaming jumping to 8th with a 128.3. I'm really for Envy, what you mean? Do you even know what car they're in? No. Ando has actually gone third with 127.4, putting a pretty solid lap there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, AKO goes slightly off the track, trying to leave space. Here we have Oidishi going around that final corner. Is there going to be an improvement? No, there isn't, but it looks like there's going to be some data gathering going on. Possibly around the circuit now, as a lot of people have put in those faster laps and are just trying to get what their team needs. Oh, no, 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 no. Got the two Red Bull boys coming into that final corner. Let's see what's gonna happen. Any decent improvements? Oh, and JDM goes third for 126.5. Oh, it's a storming lap. Unreal lap. Flying 5/10 clear of everyone else. That was unexpected from that Red Bull car. Now we have Jaco coming round that last corner, hoping for another improvement. Is he going to get it? He's not going to get it. Missed out by 7/100ths of a second. Envy goes. Ando actually goes third with a 127.2. Toxin stays where he is. Here comes David. Any improvement? No. Misses out by 2.5 seconds. AKL, improvement? No. Oh, it's a DQ'd lap anyways, but luckily it's only his out lap. And let's go to the McLaren who's actually coming down into that little final corner. Oh, there is many of yellow flags, but it must be just simply as of people letting the others past. JDM seems to be just pulling over and just having a little bit of relaxation as the cars get let past. Just getting to grips with the circuit. See if you can put an improvement on that already unreal lap. David coming in, hoping for an improvement, not gonna get one. Ethan coming in, improvement, goes 7th with a 127.7. Got Cyber coming in, is he gonna get an improvement? No, he doesn't. Miss out by 2/10 of a second. We got Delta coming around into that last, and he pulls over to the pit with that DQ'd lap. On board of Tidge, going around that final corner. Get an improvement. No, no, he's not. Miss out by a second. Got Gleaming coming down on a DQ'd out lap anyways. Here comes GDM. Nearly gets taken out by his teammate. A little bit of confusion there. But he's coming flying around that corner. Oh, and he actually pulls over to the pits. We're looking at a sure storming lap there, but he's pulled over. He must seem pretty confident with what he's done so far in this race. Everyone just taking that little bit. Archie going in to start that lap. You know what? We'll stick by to see that first sector possibly. Let's have a quick check to see how Gleaming's doing. He seems to have dropped back slightly on that lap. Doesn't seem to be going for an improvement. Does not get improvement. We'll go back to Archie. Seeing how that first sector's about to play out. Oh, and it's actually a drop of 3/10 on that first sector for Archie. Archie getting onto that DRS straight now, hoping for a somewhat decent start. We enter to that sector 2 track to see what we're gonna be. He's actually always up by 4/10 of a second. Seem to have lost quite a bit of time during that second sector. Must have had some slight issues going through. But we'll stick to see what lap he actually does put in. And it's no improvement. It's down by 1.8 seconds. And here comes the two Red Bull boys. JDM just starting his lap now, with Gleaming coming in to support so. And he pulls over to the pit. And we go back on with Ando, who's coming around to that final corner, hoping for a decent time and hopefully an improvement to try and go second. Oh, he misses out by 4/10 of a second. FC Delta, who's hoping to get onto a decent time. He gets improvement, goes 7th with a 1:27.5. There's some good laps starting to come through now from the people in those cars. Hopefully trying to get some 1:26s involved now. We've got Bufferino Phil. Goes 3rd with a 1:27.2. Unreal lap. Oh my god. We see one of the best laps from Bufferino there. And here we have Ando coming in. And JDM goes even faster with a 1:26.4. Here comes Ando into that straight and he pulls over to the pits. It seemed a definitely decent lap, but he suddenly pulled over because by the looks of it, a lack of ERS and fuel has let him down there. Don't know what has happened. That is unlucky. And Callum drops 2.4 seconds into that little trap there. And we go back on board with FC Delta coming round to that final corner. Are we going to see such improvement? No, he pulls over to the pits. Unlucky. Here goes Aiden down that back straight to start off his lap. Cyber about to start his lap. Ando in those pits. Still recharging. And we got Archie coming in. Is he a good lap? It's an improvement. He goes third with a 1:26.9. Envy 6th second with a 1:26.8. We're starting to see the break into those 1:26s, which you didn't see yesterday only with GDM when he pulled out a 1:26.2. This is starting to heat up now. We actually sit on board with Callum, who's dropped. He actually gained 8 hundredths on his previous time. He comes around to that final corner. Oh, he actually has his lap DQ'd. Don't know what's happened there, but he seems to hold off and goes into those pits. Unlucky there. Aiden coming around, see if we're going to see an improvement. No, he's down by 1/10 of a second. What's happened here? We're having some slight issues with Toxin. What's happened? He's having some serious issues there. Heavily braked, stopped on track, and then proceeded to cut the line and pull in the pits. Do not know what has happened there. Gleaming going 10th with a 1:27.7.6. Oh, is that JDM pulling to the piss? It is. We're starting to actually see as you can see, the majority of the field has actually opted for the soft snap, apart from Buffering or Phil, who is actually going out onto those hard set of tyres. You got Aiden going into 11th for a 1:27.6. You can see from 16th to first, there's only about 3.3 seconds just separating the whole pack. Got Buffering off Phil on that out lap, hoping to get a decent lap. Who do we have? Is that Envy coming round? That is Envy about to start his lap along by Bufferino Phil. Who's that coming into that first corner? Is that Gleaming? It is Gleaming. He's pulling over to that pit. That is the end of that little session for Gleaming. Here comes Ando, hoping for a sweeper of a lap. He goes second with a 1:26.7. Oh my god. We have 4 people broken into that 1:26. And they're actually really close. We have like 2 Alvataris coming to that final corner. Both being, one being on outlap and one actually trying to go for it. And he does drop that 10th of a second. These are some unreal laps today. Archie keeping that tight little last corner, hoping to come round, sweep into that first corner. Nice entry, nice exit quickly on the acceleration. We should see that DRS quickly get activated. Let's see that first sector time. Is it going to be a loss or a gain? He's only over by 300ths of a second. It's not something... Oh, and he spun into the barrier! Oh, no! What has happened there? Archie has lost, by the looks of it, that rear right, going into the right at this fast right-hander. And it's sent him spinning into that left little bit. Oh, that is unfortunate. Here comes Callum, looking for a little bit of an improvement. Not going to get such improvement. That is unfortunate. By the looks of it, the Mercedes boys are proving their worth with a 3rd and 4th so far. And Shook actually goes 4th, separating the two Mercedes with a 126.8. JDM improving again with a 126.3. He cannot be stopped. It's just improvement up and up by JDM. Envy with a 126.4. Oh, that's extremely wide from Shu, and we'll see him pulling over to the pit due to such oversteer there. And who do we have? Is this Toxin could prevent that final corner? Hoping for an improvement. Is he going to get improvement? He's not going to get such improvement. He's actually down by 3.2 seconds. Here comes the McLaren. Is he going to get an improvement on his time? He's not. He actually does, but only by a 10th, and leaving him still in last place. And Jacob goes first with a 126.1 in the dying moments of this race. There's a storming lap from the Williams. Oh my, the trash talking from the boys in blue earlier have seemed to light something in that Williams car and absolutely let it rip through the Bahrain circuit. Unreal. And JDM just pulling over at the end, letting his car have that break. Cyber coming round that last corner, hoping for improvement. Is it going to be an improvement? It's not going to be an improvement. That is unfortunate. That is the end of his session. Here comes Toxin round the last corner. Any improvement from the young lads?
And we did not get such improvement, and he crashes into Barry, and his tyre is completely off. Oh no! It's a good job it's the end of the session, but that Renault car is in a terrible state after the finish line. And here comes buffering up Phil. And that is the end of this session. And that is the final results for today, with Jacob with the 126.1 in the time moments, JDM in that Red Bull with a 126.3, and Envy in the Ferrari with the 126.4. There's been some unreal laps today from everyone in the field, and we will see you next Saturday for the actual race in Bahrain, and we will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your day.